True or false? Are Khosi and Yemi one and the same? Do you think that they are birds of the same feathers? Because I think that they are not. I don't think that they are the same. I think it is very different. Even though Yemi had a thing with Blue Ava and Kosi in turn still has a thing, I believe, with Tabang, I do not think that they are one and the same. And I do not for just one salient reason. There is a significant difference between a partner who cheats in a relationship and a partner who is retaliating to being cheated on. There is a significant difference. And when we try to make it one and the same, there is an injustice in that narrative. Hello, guys. I have missed you all so much. My name is Asiria Chuko, and you are welcome to a series view. Particular narrative X me every time I see it on social media. Yemi and Kosi are the same. They are birds of the same feathers. I beg, leave them. Don't criticize Yemi when Kosi is doing the same thing too. I do not know how people just blur lines. They blur lines. And I do not know, but I personally think that this narrative was generated by Yemi fans. And because it's only them that this favors. When someone does something wrong and you're trying to diminish the effect of what they've done upon the people, upon the person that was offended, you just blur the lines and say, oh, it's one and the same. They are doing the same thing. They are one and the same people. Kosi and Yemi are not one and the same people. As far as I'm concerned, this is how the narrative went, right? Kosi came into this house same day as Yemi. They sat down together, they had a conversation. In that conversation, Kosi was honest. She shared with Yemi and subsequently the rest of the housemates that she is in a relationship outside the Big Brother house and all of that. It's been this many years with that person, and later on in the game, herself and Yemi decided to get on together. Yemi got into that relationship understanding all of what Kosi brought to the table. Her cards were on the table, but Yemi did not disclose his cards. In a previous conversation with Kanaga, or was it Marvin, Yemi shared that, oh, he's in some relationships outside of the house. He's also into something outside the house. That is information he never shared with Kosi. Also, when Yemi got on the Blue Ava train, he got on it without any knowledge to Khosi. Now, Yemi's narrative is that they broke up for a bit. They gave each other space, which allowed him explore things with Blue Ava. Even if that is true, by the time they came back together and they had agreed to remain together, Yemi still continued to see Blue Ava clandestinely. He still continued to sneak into her sheets at night and to sneak kisses at her at corners and all of that behind Kosi's back. So the dishonest party in this narrative was Yemi. Khosi only retaliated to being poorly treated by Yemi, retaliated to Yemi's cheating, Yemi's lies, Yemi's hide and seek games. Khosi retaliated to it. So you cannot say, oh, they are one and the same. One person set out to hurt the other partner unprovoked, to deceive the other person unprovoked. The other person is responding to being hurt. If there is no longer any trust in what we have built together, it only makes sense that the person who is experiencing distrust from being cheated on should find ways to find balance outside of the relationship. And I think that that is exactly what Khosi was seeking when she decided to develop something with and for Tabang. Now, don't take my word for it. Let's hear what Khosi thinks about this in this video.
First of all, I was played.
I know.
And then I decided to take control of the situation. Fuck what anyone else thinks. I said, fuck. I'm not going to do it.
I know you're not going to. I'm just saying.
Yemi gets on my nerves, but I'm gonna be with him. I want to be with him once again.
Oh boy, miracle will not cease. Oh Jesus, that guy will not cease to crack me up. He's consistently in Kosi's ears, buzzing like a fly. Buzz, 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 buzz. Because she can't swat him away, no matter how hard she tries. That guy ain't going anywhere. I mean, that must be a very difficult partner to have. Sometimes I really feel sorry for Kosi because miracle is he's just it's a constant. My goodness, take a hint. And this is it's way beyond a hint. I think Kosi has made it abundantly clear, but miracle is consistently finding his way, trying to get in there somehow. Ain't no pathway. Ain't no pathway for you, miracle, but miracle won't get it. Yeah, back to the topic anyways. You had Kosi, as she said, first of all, I was played. And then I decided to take control of the situation. Let's not get it twisted. It's not fair when something happens and we all see the facts. We all watched this. This isn't a case of, oh, what somebody said or what didn't somebody say. We watched this. We know the truth. Khosi was focused. Yemi was her boyfriend in the house. She spent all the time with him. Every other conversation she had with any other guy in that house was clean. Khosi, every other conversation was clean, right? Yemi was her boyfriend and she was focused on that relationship. The person who had his eyes wandering all over the place and thought he could get the best or the better of her was Yemi. And all the games he was playing with Blue Ava, going back to Khosi, lying, spinning tales, narratives, deceiving her, looking her in the eyes, lying and going back and doing. He continued to do this. Khosi, as she said, decided to take control of the situation when she knew in her gut that she was being played. So there is a total difference. In a relationship, when you get in and you make a commitment to someone, you say, look, I want to do this for you and with you. And one person decides to change the terms of that agreement unilaterally, the other party, the other party is at liberty to do what they think they need to do to secure their position. And that is exactly what Khosi did. So no, guys, Khosi and Yemi are not the same. In this case, Yemi was and remains the offender. Khosi is just trying to survive being offended. There is a total difference between the two. So this narrative that people like spinning, there is an agenda for it, and it's to diminish the effect and the pain and the animosity of the offense or the actions of Yemi. We always see that it's a popular tactic when you want to diminish the gravity of a wrong. You say, oh, but this other person is doing it too. Oh, they are the same. There's no difference between two of them. That's how, even, I mean, this is not a political post, but you guys remember like during the election campaigns earlier on in the year and even late last year, how they will say there is no difference between Peter Obi, Atiku, and Tinubu. Oh, they are all the same. They are all the same. And it was so funny to me because I would say to myself that if I had a candidate I was promoting, I would want to say my candidate is unique. He's different, and this is what he's bringing to the table. So why are you all saying, oh, Obi and Atiku, they are all the same? Obi and they are all, because you are trying to diminish an offensive person. You are trying to diminish an offensive truth. So you just pair and lump everyone together to conceal that. Do you understand? So this is a very popular tactic. And that's what's being pushed. It's the same narrative being pushed by Yemi fans, Yemi fan club. Khosi and Yemi are the same. Yemi stepped out of his agreement with Khosi. Khosi only did what she did when she realized that she had been played. So guys, that's it for Khosi and Yemi. Let's wrap this particular one up, and hopefully we can hear less of this agenda and propagandist narrative around the streets. It's nice to be back. I'm so glad to be here again and to share all of this with you guys. And I look forward to many, many more of these on a series view. Take care of yourself, and do not forget, please subscribe, please share this video, please follow, please like, please love, and of course, drop your comments. Until another episode of a series view, it's goodbye from me for now. Cheers, guys.